Sometimes you have a question about life and no one to ask. Well, that's where we come in. Our Keeping It Real guru, Vasavi Kumar, is back to answer some of the questions you submitted. Welcome back, Vasavi. Let us jump right in. The first question comes from someone who wanted to remain anonymous, and she asks, on the weekends, I want to get my chores done quickly, but my other half, he gets things done whenever the moment strikes. How can we compromise, and how can we respect our different approaches? What's your advice?
So, Anonymous, the first thing that you got to do is keep it real with yourself. So ask yourself, you know, what's going on inside of here that's causing this external situation to take place? The second question, ask yourself, is how much of this is me needing him to, you know, do it this particular way? And if you can honestly answer those questions, the second step is to really take personal responsibility for your own happiness. So Anonymous said that she gets frustrated. That's all you. You're choosing to get frustrated, and you have a choice to be happy if you want to. So let's just, you know, pretend for the sake of this conversation that you're 100% responsible for the situation at hand. This is not about blame. It's not about finding fault. This is really just about being real with yourself and saying, okay, what do I need to do in this situation to be responsible for me being happy in this situation, instead of giving that control over to your husband, your partner, whatever. Number 3 is focus on what's working, both in yourself and in your partner. This is the real deal. Energy goes where energy flows. So if you're gonna focus on what's not working, you're gonna find plenty of reasons to be frustrated. I know that from personal experience. So in spite of what's going on, in spite of your spouse and how you think he or she should be, you gotta let them know that you still love them. It's the law of attraction, right? So fear, anger, frustration is only gonna bring back more of the same. And number 4 is create a win-win. Work together, sit down and say, okay, what do we need to do to really figure out our weekend chores or whatever? It doesn't have to be this difficult.
She wants him to do it right then, and he's like, I'll get it done.
This is my entire situation in my first year of marriage. It was like, you need to be a rodent on crack. You need to do it right this second.
I'll do it when I do it. I love that. Energy goes where energy flows. All right, next we have a question from Kiki. Kiki said, when I start a new project in my life, at first I'm all excited and I'm motivated, but usually it subsides after the first week or so. How do I maintain my enthusiasm to finish what I started? Any advice for Kiki?
Absolutely. I get this question all the time, and what this conversation is really about is commitment. So number 1 is get clear on your commitments. For example, I'm committed to my marriage regardless of how I'm feeling, regardless of what the weather's like outside. So I would invite Kiki to really look at, in spite of her feelings or you know, however hard or easy the goal is, or what the external circumstances are, get crystal clear. What are you committed to? Number 2 is set specific goals and track your progress, just so you can see how you're moving along. Number 3, I think, is by far the most important, is to celebrate yourself along the way, both big and small, because here's the thing, we're waiting for that end result to be like, yahoo, great, I did it, and that's why we lose our mojo. You need to be able to celebrate yourself along the way and really kind of give yourself that pat on the back.
Excellent. Good idea. Our third question comes from Betsy. How do I make myself a priority? Everything and everyone else gets my undivided attention, but it's cost me in terms of my own quality of life, my health, my weight, sleeping, eating habits. Help! Now, is Betsy's problem, is it common? And more importantly, what can she do, Vasavi?
It is so normal, and I find it most common with women, primarily because I work with women, but the top 3 reasons that women always give me is that there's not enough time to put themselves on the top of the list, they feel guilty, and they feel selfish doing so. So let's keep it real about being healthily selfish, okay? You are the foundation of your success. And if you're not handled, if you're not taking care of yourself, there is no way that true success is going to come to you. So the first thing that you got to do, Betsy, is to decide that you deserve it. Make up your mind that you deserve to be at the top of that proverbial laundry pile that she's talking about. Number 2 is evaluate your time leaks. Where are you wasting your time? Where are you spending your energy where you could really be delegating or asking for help? Most often where women are wasting their time is saying yes to other people and no to themselves.
Amen.
So number 3 is learn to say no. So this is what happens. We say yes to other people, but then we're left feeling burnt out, resentful, exhausted, and of course there's no time for you, right? And so number 4 is to ask for help. For example, when I first moved here from New York, I didn't want to clean my house. I don't want to spend my time cleaning my house. So what did I do? I got a housekeeper. It was so hard for me to admit, like, oh God, maybe I need someone to help me. But I wanted to spend my time doing other things, so I asked for help. Number 5 is to schedule and commit to 15 to 20 minutes of me time.
Me time.
It's all about you. And it's gonna be uncomfortable because you're gonna feel selfish, you're gonna feel guilty, but you gotta put aside that 15 to 20 minutes. It's all about you. Like, it's whatever you wanna do, it's all about you. So plan, you know, on your Sunday or every night, every single day, what are you gonna do in that 15 to 20 minutes? And the last thing is create a daily ritual. So I do like 2 to 3 things every day. That's just for me. So, you know, drinking a cup of coffee out on the patio, taking a bubble bath, do something that's just for you every single day and have it be a ritual.
We should create healthily selfish pillows or something, like embroider them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thanks, Vasavi. That is good stuff.
Thank you.
All right.